bloody terrifying. But an eye-opener too, because, I mean, can you imagine the number of people who live near the San Andreas fault line that have no fucking idea what might happen if that thing...
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they said that, you know, it gets hit by earthquakes all the time, so it's not like an earthquake there is out of the ordinary, if you know what I mean. Like, it's happened before, happens all the time. It was just a case of that was the big one. That was the full-on fuck-up one. But it was a good movie. There were parts in there that you could see happening, but other parts as well that obviously Hollywood styles and all that kind of stuff. But it was an interesting movie. I wasn't huge, like oh my god, this movie's the best movie I've ever seen. However, it wasn't like I walked out of there going, well, that was shit. You know what I mean? It was one of those, it was between average and pretty damn sweet. You know what I mean? Like, it would be a higher on Blu-ray, or maybe buy on Blu-ray but watch once and then probably never watch again kind of thing. If you know what I mean.
Maybe.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's just, you know...
I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it for the Rock's muscles and the girl's boobs. But she was wearing low-cut shirts the whole time. And it was just like, hey, here are my tits. It was great.
Do you know, I think it had a good storyline. I think, The Rock never disappoints. Regardless, and he actually, but he actually, I didn't actually see that movie, so don't. It's not.
You haven't seen it, no? Yep.
Like that wasn't important anything. Anyway, you know, he actually engaged with the audience. I think his character was really relatable.
He cries in it. You don't make The Rock cry. Just don't. But for the story, yes, okay, cool.
Yeah, but for those of you who've never seen The Rock cry, when he starts crying, you start crying. Because it's like, look at the size of this man and he's crying. Shit, he's got emotions, you know? He's not just a brick shithouse. He's got emotions in there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I mean, I'd give it a rating of a 9 out of 10. But, I mean, I like the action scenes. Gareth's hand ended up going numb a couple of times.
A couple of times. I'm surprised I still have feeling in it now. There's parts, you know, like, obviously, if you've seen the trailer, we're not going to spoil anything, but obviously earthquake hits and shit gets fucked up once again.
The trailer fucks that up anyway.
Yeah, and also it's an earthquake movie, so it's not really going to be like oh, that was a mild tremor. I mean, that's it. It's a full-on, obviously, 9.6, let's fuck up the world kind of thing. And there are a couple of times there that Bex decided to try and hold my hand to be like, you know, oh, no, I'm scared, hold my hand, Gareth, you know, as you do. And then all of a sudden it's like, and my hand got crumbled up more than the San Andreas fault line that we were watching. You like crushed
Wait till we have children.
Yeah, I'm not going to be there.
You are.
But yeah, so anyway, it is a good movie. I was going to say it's an awesome movie, and then like the proper sense of the word. You watch it going, damn, like you're in awe. This could happen. Would be fucked up if this was the extreme that could happen. It's
no Furious 7, but it's still epic on its own level.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a movie that you just watch on a Sunday afternoon because you want to pass the time kind of thing.
No, it's a movie you have to be engaged in to actually understand what's going on.
But then again, I did like the CGI. Apart from a movie which was shot in Brisbane and Ipswich and Gold Coast, all that kind of stuff. It was shot around the thing. But for a movie of that quality and to see the whole, LA bounce and San Francisco bounce and everything, and the fucking tidal wave, tsunami, whatever, all this kind of shit. The car at the beginning was the worst CGI I've seen in a fucking movie in a long time.
Oh my god!
When she skids off the thing and it flips backwards, and it honestly looked like someone had just gone, "Oh, I can do this. Oh, cool. Done, sus." As if someone gave me a go. You know what I mean? Like that's probably insulting the person who's did that. But hey, he probably is not even going to listen to this, or she's never going to listen to this. But it was in a movie of all that kind of stuff. It didn't look right. If you know what I mean, it would be like when we go to see Jurassic World in a couple of weeks. If there's some guy doing a fucking Yoda puppet in the middle of it, like, I'm a big dinosaur, rah, answer my hee, that kind of thing. That kind of thing.
Fuck you are.
Yeah. Fucked you are. Dinosaur will eat you, Mabel. Okay, so anyway, what else are we going to talk about today?
It's going to be a long one today, guys.
Giggity.
No giggity intended.
And with less bunny kills as our Danish friends.
Oh, no.
No, okay, but before we talk about the next movie, because I think we should,
The next movie? There's another one?
Yeah, we're going to talk about another movie, which I think we talked about last movie, but hey, it's all good now. Those Danish guys, the Danish DJs, right?
Oh.
We haven't seen the video footage because,
That's never going to happen.
she's going to cry like a little girl.
It.
But this is the point that they made was a great point. It was a great point. It was an awesome point to do. The only way that they could have proved that point was to do what they did. I don't
It's unacceptable.
really agree with that, but I can see as to how they did it and why they did it, and it got everyone talking. So it got people talking about the thing.
Justifying what they did right now.
No, I'm just saying I can see where they're coming from, but what they did was not the right way of doing it. If that makes sense.
That poor bunny rabbit did not deserve to go the way it did.
Hey, it was done humanely.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, this is the thing. That supposedly is the humane way to kill a bunny rabbit. If a bunny rabbit's to die humanely, that's how you do it.
And just for the record, we're not going to tell you because we don't want you to go out killing rabbits.
Yes, because our listeners are that psychotic that they'll do that. But anyway, but that's how you meant to do it. And as the guy said, he didn't just kill him and throw him away kind of thing. He did cook him up later on at night, which is what they were talking about.
But it was a baby.
Yeah? Where do you get lamb from?
They're
Baby.
bigger than a baby rabbit, thank you very much.
But it's still a baby sheep.
Oh my god, I'm never eating lamb again in my
Yeah.
life. Stop talking about
But
it.
it's true.
You're going to end up making me a vegetarian by the end of the show.
But this is the point.
But
This is the point that they
I
made. This is
know
the point they made. Why is it okay to kill a cow or a lamb or a chicken, for example, but to kill a bunny rabbit, which can still be eaten as meat, was eaten as meat years ago and all that kind of
I
stuff.
love rabbit. I just don't see the point in killing a baby rabbit because the baby rabbit is smaller than the size of your palm. If you want a decent feed out of a damn rabbit, you go into the field and you shoot one of the big motherfuckers in the paddock.
But then it would explode and you'd have nothing.
You've never been rabbit shooting, have you?
This way. Done.
No.
Excuse me. But no, as I said, I can see how they did it. I'm not trying to justify why they did it. I'm just saying I can see how they did it. Because their point as well was also people would care more about a bunny rabbit than the thousands of refugees that get killed as they go across the water.
But I think there's got to be a level of perspective here. People care about the refugees. People care about children and women and men dying all over the world. In fact, I am a huge animal activist and I care. But the problem is that some of these people are perfectly capable of defending themselves. It's the people, the children, the animals that can't defend themselves. In my mind.
I can see so many people right now not listening anymore because they're like, nope, click. Because they don't agree with either me or you right now.
You are more than welcome to your own opinion, but that's how I feel.
I just think what they were pointing out was like it was a good thing to point out. The way they did it could have been done a different way, but then again, it couldn't have been done a different way. If that makes sense. You know?
It's amazing what the power of discussion can do.
But no, if they'd have just talked about it on air, like I used to do back in the day, you talk about it on air, it would not make international headlines at all. It wouldn't even make fucking the paper headlines. It would just be like, oh yeah, they talked about that, whatever. And then 2 weeks down the street, you meet Joe in the supermarket and he goes, hey, I thought you didn't like buying that. That kind of thing. Who cares? This, though, has got people talking on the other side of the world like we are right now. But anyway, I just think, yeah.
It's fucked up.
Oh, it's fucked up. But it got people talking. So, it's kind of like the Paul Walker death. That was the most fucked up way to die, but he died speeding, so...
Yeah, and you could also argue he wasn't driving, so...
Yeah, but he was in the car with a friend who was driving fast, which he probably wouldn't have gone, hey, buddy, you should slow down.
Well, how do we know? We weren't in the vehicle.
Yeah, we weren't in the bunny's mind either. Alright, we should probably talk
They
about
did that live on air.
Yeah. That's alright.
Have you ever heard a rabbit die?
Yes, I saw the video. Have you seen how a sheep dies?
Yes.
We should probably.
I had friends who did halal.
Let's stop now. Let's stop now because this has gone way too far. I think all our listeners understand where our viewpoints are coming from. We should just leave it there, because this is not going to get finished at all. And after we stop hitting record, she's probably going to still talk about it. But anyway.
She's going to smother him in his sleep with her pillow.
Can you make it a little bunny rabbit to smother him? No.
Bad man.
Anyway, Jurassic Park. Jurassic World. Slightly skewing it back to movies and stuff.
Do the obnoxious kids get eaten?
Which obnoxious kids?
There were obnoxious kids in the trailer.
No, they're not.
No, because they were just sitting there going... Sorry.
Yeah, that. They're just kids on a theme park where there's dinosaurs. My favourite line, though, in the trailer so far is the one, not the... you got it. The raptors, they want to hunt. They want to... What is it? They want to hunt. They want to eat. They want to... And he makes the sex noise, I didn't... That's not my favourite line. My favourite line, though, is the one about the, we genetically modified a dinosaur to get more, because every time we make a new dinosaur, the attractions go up and all this kind of stuff. So we genetically modified a dinosaur that made people come through the roof. And Chris Pratt just goes... They're dinosaurs, isn't that wow enough? I just think that's like he does it so deadpan, just like, really, that's the whole fucking thing. But
seriously, you guys, seriously,
like, oh my god, seriously,
like, oh my god, I thought you were supposed to be the scientist.
Yeah, exactly, and he's just riding on motorbikes with fucking raptors. Oh, I cannot wait.
Oh, so Indiana Jones, though.
Dun, 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 dun. Do you know that there were rumours that he was going to take over Indiana Jones' role?
I thought that was going to Shia LaBeouf, wasn't it?
No. Well, before Shia LaBeouf went all...
Emo.
Shia LaBeouf. Yeah. So, yeah. But no, it all came down to a photoshopped image as well of Chris Pratt dressed up like Indiana Jones, and they're like, "Oh, look at that!" Fuck, it's like this is how long we haven't had internet, people. It's been like 3 weeks or so. We're talking about stuff that came out like 3 weeks ago, and we're like, "Oh my god, this is so cool!" And
also, Gareth's got a little bit of a man crush on Chris Pratt. We've spent the last 2 weeks binge watching Parks and Recreation, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, it's actually pretty good. Yep. Just get past the first 2 episodes, which are a bit dull, and oh my god, it's awesome.
Are you sure you're not talking about the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt as well about that?
No.
That's the same thing you could say about that movie, that TV show. It is really funny. Get past the first 2 episodes, and then it's insanely hilarious.
And the same with Orange is the New Black.
No, I haven't seen it.
I know you haven't seen it, but God, I tell you, it took me 2 episodes to get into it. Yeah. Now I'm addicted.
Yeah. But we were at work the other day and we were talking about, the whole who would you turn gay for, who would you turn straight for, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, like, they were like, can't remember who the other ones were, but I just went Chris Pratt. Straight away, I was like, Chris Pratt. And they're like, who? And I had to show them. I was like, and my reasoning was, and this may be a little bit step too far, I'm not sure, but my reasoning is that he looks like the kind of guy that would, be gentle, whatever, and then afterwards he'd make you laugh. Yeah, okay, we were talking about weird things. It was after stock take. We were all fucked in the head. He's
put far too much thought into
We were tired. We'd done stock take, and anyway, but yes.
Funny you should say that, because mine would be Amy Poehler, would you believe? I think she is awesome.
And then, because afterwards she'd make
no.
I
have
or Anna
never.
Kendrick, so you could both like hit the high notes at the same time. No, all right. That couch. Woohoo! The comfy couch. See ya.
I just push you and ka-thunk.
Yeah, ka-thunk. Oh. But no, yes. So it's all funny. We started watching TV again. It's like, yay, because we haven't had internet.
Oh, it's so wonderful.
But no, Netflix and Stan, awesome. But anyway.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah. So we should probably wrap this up.
Get really close. I have to say though, when I'm driving, completely off topic, but the way Gareth was talking before, we have this very fun, almost chain link style fence around our property and horrible gates. And Gareth, every time how do I describe this? Because every time he opens the gate, he pushes the damn thing so hard it swings back at him.
The gate's got a little latchy thing that you're meant to latch onto, but it's basically just a metal stick that pokes out. It's got a little hook on it. And, I push it because I know it's going to come back and all this kind of stuff. And I know where it is. It's all fine. It's not like I drove into it like someone.
Shut up.
But yeah, no, I just swing it open, grab the other one, and like catch it on the way back, so I can push them both at the same time and kind of Superman the things. And
I'm
stuff.
still waiting for that slapstick moment where it knocks him flat, and 1 second he's standing in front of the car, and the next second he's gone.